If you have more emails in your inbox than your car is worth, then you have too many emails. Today, we're going to fix that. Welcome to Tolerating Tech. My name is Chris, and today we're talking about email overload. What to do with all the messages you already have, and how to deal with all the new messages coming in. So like a lot of people, I'm sure you have a lot of email in your inbox. You could have a few hundred to a few thousand. And today we're going to figure out what exactly are we going to do with all those messages. So there's two options that we have to deal with all those old messages. The first I like to call the nuke it method. Basically, you select every single message in your inbox, select all, click delete, they're gone, out of sight, out of mind. Every single email from yesterday to that first email that you got 27 years ago. So that is one option. Just delete everything that you've got, start fresh, start new, starting today. The second option, which might be a little more practical, but is definitely going to take a lot longer, is to review the emails in your inbox. Now, like I said, you probably got tens of thousands of emails in there. To review every single one of those is going to take you probably tens of thousands of years. So instead of doing that, there are some simpler ways that we can go through all those messages in your inbox. And so one way to make this process quicker is to maybe pick a date, perhaps a year ago, where anything older than that date you're just going to delete, because research has shown that if you haven't looked at something in over a year, then you probably don't need it. And so by deleting all of your emails older than 1 year, you'll pare down your inbox significantly. You may be removing 80% of your emails that are in there, and that's a great way to start. And so after you've deleted all those really old emails, you're still probably going to be left with many emails, could be many thousands of emails. And so the question then is, how do you deal with all of those? Well, there is a system that we can go through to help you very quickly get through all of those emails one by one. It's based on something called GTD, which stands for Getting Things Done. Oh, wait 1 second. There, that's better. As I was saying, there's a system based on GTD called Getting Things Done. And basically, what this is a system that will let you go through every single email very quickly and decide what to do with it. And it goes something like this. There are 3 questions that you ask for every single email that you open. The very first question is, can I do something with this right now? If the answer is yes, then go ahead and do it. So an example of this might be you'll open an email and it's obviously spam, so delete it. That's a great thing to do to an email. The other thing is maybe it's an email about a new book that's been released from your favorite author. Well, you might not want to delete it. Instead, go ahead and place an order for that book, and then you can delete that email. So that's step 1 of our 3-step system, which is, can I do something with it now? Step 2, if the answer to the first question is no, I can't do something with this right now, then you need to ask yourself, am I waiting on something or someone else to happen before I can get this done? And a lot of times you might get an email in your inbox, and for example, it could be your sister planning Christmas. Well, you're not going to delete that because there's some important information in there. So instead, you're waiting on your sister, or you're waiting on some other task to happen before you can delete that email. So if that's the case, well, that email is going to actually just stay in your inbox. I know what you're thinking. I'm trying to get rid of all the emails in my inbox. Well, email is still an important tool. We still use it every day to communicate. And so the important emails are the ones that need to stay in the inbox. So that was step 2, deciding, am I waiting on something or someone before I can act on this email? So if you've asked that question and the answer is still no, then you need to ask yourself, should I keep it for reference? So if you've asked yourself the first 2 questions, can I do something with this right now? Or am I waiting for something else to happen? If both of those are no, then you might ask yourself, maybe I need to keep this for future reference. And this might be an email such as a sale that's going to happen in December. You know that you're going to have to be buying gifts in December, and it would be great to purchase these things when they're on sale. And so if that's the case, what you're going to do is you're going to keep that email for reference. And any referenced emails, what you're going to do is you're going to create a folder and save those emails. So if after you've gone through each of these 3 questions and each of the answers to them has been no, then what you're left with is to just delete the email, because there's really no reason to keep it. And that's basically the system. So as you're going through your inbox, remember you've deleted your 8 years worth of emails, and now you're left with the last year of emails. You're going to open up that very first email and you're going to decide, is this something I can do right now? No. Is it something that I'm waiting on someone else for? No. Should I keep it for future reference? No. Then delete it. And you can very quickly ask yourself those 3 questions and get through all of your emails relatively quickly. It may take many hours still, but at least you're kind of plowing through them as fast as possible. So now you've done that and your inbox is clear. Hooray! You should probably celebrate that. Until, that's right, you get that sound that you dread. Another email has arrived. And then another. And then another. And you know that if you just let this go on, that you're just going to have the same problem that we just fixed, right? These emails are just constantly coming in every single day. You may get 100 emails a day, 200 emails a day. And if you let it go, your inbox is just going to be the same way it was before. So how do we deal with all the new emails coming in? Well, the great thing is we already know how to deal with all those emails, don't we? Remember that? Our GTD system, we're getting things done. We're going to go through our 3-step process for every single email that comes in. Now remember, you don't have to do this every single time an email comes in. Just pick a time during the day where you're just going to kind of blow through all your emails at once. This may be once a day, it may even be twice a day. Let's say over lunch, you're going to spend 5 minutes and go through your emails. Or in the evening, right before bed, you might spend 5 minutes going through the emails from the day. Either way, it's going to be a lot more manageable than trying to deal with an entire inbox full of emails. This is how we deal with every new email that comes in. The first thing we ask ourselves is, can I do something with this right now? If the answer is yes, go ahead and do it. And if the answer is no, then you need to ask yourself, well, am I waiting on someone or something else to happen before I can do something with this email? And if that's the case, well, you're just going to have to leave it in the inbox. And the last thing is, if you've answered no to those first 2 questions, you should ask yourself, should I keep this for reference? Maybe you're going to want that email saved, and in which case you're just going to go ahead and put it right into a folder. And that's how you deal with all the new emails coming in. So there's one more thing I'd like to add. You probably get a lot of marketing emails on a daily basis. You may get 200 to 300 emails from different stores or websites that you've signed up for. One thing that we could do with these marketing emails when we're using our new system right here is to act on it right now. And one thing that we can do is, instead of just deleting it, we can open up that email, scroll to the bottom, and find that unsubscribe link. By clicking that unsubscribe link, what you do is you stop the flow of that particular email coming into your inbox. And it's a great thing to do to help reduce some of the clutter. And after you've been doing that for a week, 2 weeks, a month, pretty soon the number of emails you receive is going to become significantly fewer than it was before. And that's just a great way to try to stem the flow of all the emails that are coming into your inbox. Note that when I say marketing emails, I'm not talking about spam. Spam is email you never signed up for and is usually for things that you would never want. This is things like pills or people you never want to meet. Most email systems take care of the majority of the spam that comes in, but if you're still getting some spam, then instead of deleting it or unsubscribing from it, what you can do is you can mark those spam emails right in your email system as junk or spam. And what that does is that teaches your email program to send those right to your spam folder so that they don't reach your inbox in the future. So that's just another great thing to do with the emails that are coming in. So let's summarize. What did we learn today? Well, the first thing is we need to clean out all of our old email. The easiest way to do it is to nuke it all. That might seem a bit drastic to a lot of people, and in which case maybe you only nuke some of them, and then you go through and we use our 3-step system to figure out what to do with the rest. And then remember, we're going to use our 3-step system to go through every email that comes in from now on. We're going to do something with it. We're going to leave it in the inbox because we're waiting on something else, or we're going to file it away for reference. Finally, if none of those apply, we're just going to delete it. And that's it. That's how you manage your email overload. Thank you for watching. My name is Chris with Tolerating Tech. And if you like this video, go ahead and click that like button down there. And if you click that subscribe button, you'll get notified the next time I upload another one of these very helpful videos. So until then, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.